Because we are here at the same floor at the same crash. Awesome Sunday afternoon to the car over here in the DMV. And it's amazing. And it's the Christmas time. And it's the most wonderful time of the year. So we can while you're doing all the shopping, we are also doing what? We are getting ourselves ready for the new year. Body, mind, spirit, the whole man has been taken care of. Because we're making wealth, we're doing all this stuff, but we got to make sure we're good. And we got to make sure that 2026 is a more profitable year than 2025. Every year, always work and endeavor to be more profitable than you were in the previous year. Never just settle for, oh, I'm going to do the same thing I did last year. No. God is a God of profit. He's a God of abundance. And so he will guide you into your most profitable year yet. Every single year. Just anticipate. The best is still yet to come. Don't just settle for, oh, we're doing this and we're doing okay. No. I like this part that says, good is the enemy of great. Don't let anything hinder your greatness by just settling for all the mundane. I did this last year. I'm going to keep on doing it. The only thing you should keep doing, and I always say, the only thing you should keep doing and consistently stay the same, it should be your love for God. And even that you should increase. You should tend to increase more time. I'm going to spend more time with God. I'm going to pray more. I'm going to get into what God wants from me more. And I'm going to obey God more, all that good stuff. But never change the principles of God, because God doesn't change. His principles doesn't change. And that's the one thing you should stay with for the rest of your life. Everything else needs to be upgraded every year. Every little bit counts. Every little tweak you can make. Every little, Lord, how can I do this better? How can I be better in my family, better in my business, better in my relationships, better in my academics, better. How can I be better? And when you seek his face, he will give you the answers you need, and you will get to a place that's even more profitable than you were before. So if you think you're good now, oh my God, the great things that God has for you, you can't even fathom. You can't even imagine. That's why you just keep going and going and going and going, and you don't stop, because God is able to do it for you. I am just anticipating great things for you because you're a child of God. Oh my goodness. Again, what we're talking about, Sword Fresh, you always want to remind you about Father Reach right here. That's where you get to donate to liberate. That's my new little phrase that I picked up. Donate to liberate. And you're going to liberate these human traffic victims who are all over the world and in the places that you least expect. I always tell people it's not just in the ghettos, not just in the poor countries, not just in the areas that are abandoned that you find the human traffic victims. It's right in, some people say, hidden in plain sight. And they're right here in this wonderful country, in the big countries, the first world countries of the world, in the millionaires, in the billionaires' homes, and all over the place. I mean, they're just everywhere, and we don't even know. But if God has given you the unction to do something, if you can't donate. That's what we do. We may not be the law enforcement, we may not do all those stuff, but we can donate to create programs that will help them, that will help keep people safe, that help keep people fed, that will help keep people clothed, that will help educate people, that help preserve people and empower them and their mental health, so they don't have to feel like they're susceptible to these things. That's the best they can do. They can, even if they get caught up in it, they know there's hope, because with God there's always hope. And once you get out, you can get into the value, get into the purpose that God has for you. So that's what we're focused on right here, to help people that can't help themselves. And if we can do it with a dollar, 50 cents, whatever it is, $1 million, we'll do it, because God has given us that mandate to help those who can't help themselves and get into the best position that they could be in, the best place that God wants for them. So don't forget to donate, 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 donate to liberate. My goodness. Okay, let's go to our Advent calendar challenge, and I hope we have fun doing this stuff. I have it. I started last year, and I just enjoy doing it, and because it challenges me to think about things I could do while I'm helping you think about things that you could do, and not just enjoying the holidays, but helping others, giving back to others, growing in whatever area we need to grow in, helping our business, all these different things you get to think about as we do this challenges. So don't think it's just a little happenstance thing. No, take it seriously and see how it works for you, and bring out the best in you even during the holidays. My God. Okay, Merry Christmas. Okay, 50% off. Don't forget Holiday 50 gives you 50% off everything you purchase in our Fava Market, they're all our items in our Favsha store, in our Fava a la carte store. Everything you purchase, 50% off with the code Holiday 50. Now go to our Fava Market on Shopify, and you'll get, I think we have a percentage of 50% off as well. There's a different code though. I can't remember the code. So go there. And remember, if you go to our, let me just go right, I'm talking about it. If you go to Fava Market, I'm going to do a Fava Market right here, so I could show you this before I go along. Okay. If you go there and you scroll down to see the different items, there's going to be a little right here, this little button right here that says Fava Market at Shopify. You click on there, you go straight to our Fava Market on Shopify. Or you could do go to the what do you call it? URL is Fava Market. Oh Jesus, 10. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me see. Let me just do this right now since I'm here. Fava Market 100.myshopify.com. And over there, the code you use for 50% off is CHRST50 for Christ or Christmas 50. CHRST50. And you get 50% off there as well. Okay? Okay, let's go back. So if you want to just come to our Fava Market on the website, click this little button and it takes you there as well. So you have two ways of getting there. Okay? All right, let's go back. So, and again, 50% off on that market. It's not linked to but anything we get from there, yes, anything we get from there, we can do proceeds as well towards Fava Reach. We try to make everything we do here linked towards empowering value, especially in our human traffic victims. So you know that your money's going to a good place. It's good soil, like they say. Okay. All right. Scroll down. You see our new holiday launch, So Fresh. We always try to keep it front and I forgot how they say that. Anyway, in your face. It's right up front. And so you have So Fresh right here. And then we go down and we see our stewarded Advent calendar challenge. We scroll down here and we see what? Day 21. Can you believe it, guys? 21 days have gone by already. I can't even believe it. When I've started the first day, I was like, oh my God, I have 25 days to do this. And now it's like we're almost done. It's 4 more days till Christmas. That is amazing to me. Oh my God. Anyway, so remember, you click here to find the Fava fave for the day. And that's our favorite thing for the day. And today we chose Zeely.ai. Let me tell you something. This AI, I've been telling you, so I'm sharing with you. Another one I like is Glam AI, but this is Zeely.ai will help you create your marketing campaigns. You just go in there, you scroll through. I do it more on my phone because I usually do the apps on the phone. You have it on your phone as well, and you have it on here as well. And they ask you different questions. What's the name of the product you want to do? You have to put in pictures, and you tell them what you wanted to say and what you're trying to do. They will create one of those dynamic email ads, with people, everything for you, saying exactly what you want to say, and they just promote your product, and you just you post it on all your email, your what you call that? Not internet. What you call that? No, the social marketing, social media, whatever you call it. You put it on all of them: Instagram, Facebook. I'm not sure if you can do YouTube. I think you can do YouTube too. TikTok, all of them. You put it on there and you just post it and they produce it and create it so professionally, like you would never think it's AI. And they have humans, they have human-like characters as well that speak for you, and you pick which one you want and everything. And it create. If you've seen any of my ads online, I use Zeely is one I use for my Map and Zap the book. Again, plug in there. Don't forget to get your copy, gift to somebody as well. 50% off there as well if you buy it on favorofagreatguy.com and the Fava Market. But if you see those ads, that's where they're coming from. Some of my ads for what's Soar Fresh right here. It comes from Glam AI. You just put in the pictures. They give you the different situation. You put in the pictures, and now they have you put in the prompt, and then they have you tell it what you wanted to say, and it says it. And you have these massive productions, and it's so good for like smaller companies like myself and a lot of small companies. You're coming up and you don't have the budget, because marketing is a huge part of budgets. I mean, talk about forget the billboards. That's like millions of dollars. When you see them coming out with marketing during Super Bowl and all these major events, yeah, a lot of people get to see, but you got to pay a lot. So when you get these tools that can help you create such powerful situations without spending too much money, that is amazing. So Zeely is one of them. I thought I'd share it with you. It's an app that you could use for your business. You could do it for your, if you want to do the personal situations, you want to do whatever, and you want to post it to social media, you could do that and create with Zeely. And it's not a lot of money. Very, very, you could do payments via either payments weekly or monthly or yearly. I think it's what it is. And it's not very much. I think it was like $7.99 something a week or something like that. And so you can adjust it as you need to. But let me tell you, the pricing right here. Let me tell you, you will be pleasantly surprised and pleased with it. Okay, you see right here, start at $29.95, $7.99 for growth, and $49.95 for plus. Now, these are the prices per month. But when you go online, there's a way you can do it per week. I'm not sure if this would show it here, because I do mine per week and they work with you on there. So I'm not sure if it's different on the website or rather than the phone app. I'm not sure, but you'd have to check that out. But you could do, I mean, amazing. Could have gone up. I don't think so though, but just check it and see. But I mean, even $29.95 is not bad per month for the amount of up to 10 ad campaigns, up to 100 static creatives, up to 8 AI video creators, and an online store integration. So you could put it in there, and then you can, when they post it with the shop wherever. So you go straight to your website, and the person can go straight there to purchase it. Amazing. Let me tell you, you would want to do that. That's a blessing. I mean, I found them and I was like, oh. And usually when I see those things, I have to try them because I'm like, let me see if this really works, because I'm not sure. You know what I mean? But they work. Let me tell you, they work. Okay. So these are the two I've used, and Glam AI is another good one. And the quality, oh my God, that just blows. It's just the quality of it. And you can tell it whatever you want it to say. It says it. You can pick the person you want. What they have different races, ethnicities, everything different, whether you want to be professional or more casual. I mean, just it's at your disposal. So you want to do that. That's a favorite of ours, and I hope it becomes a favorite of yours. Really help you. Okay, what am I doing here? Okay, now we're going down to our Advent Calendar Challenge Access, and we click right here, and we go into this. I can't believe y'all. It's 21 days. Oh, while everything's coming up, don't forget our YouTubers, like, subscribe, and share. Every time you see us, share it with somebody that they can get the help and the hope from what we're doing here. And it also helps it with the algorithm. Everybody knows everything on there is about algorithm. So please help us. Facebook, like and share. Instagram, like and share. And help us get the message across of empowered value everywhere we go. And we thank you in advance. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go down here. And again, we have every day on here for you to go back and peruse and see what you can do if you haven't done it yet. Like for me, I don't get to do them every day, but sometime during the holiday and even after the holidays, I try to use those as well to steward my time, my talents, my money, and everything to get it done well. Okay, so you just go back here to get the last one. And so December 21st, today is our what? Vendor Appreciation Day. Oh my goodness. Let them know you appreciate their service. And that's for the Amazon drivers. That's for the people that who whether you purchase stuff from in the stores. If you have business, people that you order product from, whatever. Every vendor, even the people you go to the store and you buy stuff and they serve you, to me, they're vendors too. Show your appreciation to them. Let them know you appreciate their service. Because some people, especially in some of these jobs, are a little taxing. They have to work through the holidays sometimes, unless they take their holiday, their vacation. So they have to work. They're tired. They have families. After they work, they have to go buy their gifts and all that kind of stuff. And they need a little love as well. So just spread that love with them today. And one feature, and I always like to find new features that I found with Amazon that they started this year. I didn't even know they had it. Whenever your driver delivers something to you, you can tell Alexa, what if you have Alexa? Alexa, you can tell Alexa, thank my driver. And they send something immediately. They send a thank you to the driver, whoever came, because Alexa is linked to Amazon. Immediately to the driver, and then they can know that you thanked them. I thought that was such a good feature because I don't think a lot of people think about that. But as soon as it comes, now you have to as soon as you hear it, because sometimes you don't speak to the driver, because some of my drivers, they usually just leave the stuff right there. But if you hear the driver or you pick it up and you see it there, even if they've gone, you just go to Alexa and say, Alexa, thank my driver, and she'll send a thank you to the person who delivered the item to your house. So just something you could do for the holiday to let somebody know you appreciate them. Another way I saw it, I mentioned that last year, I think, when we did this, and I saw it on social media. I thought it was so neat. Like the people, they have a tray and they leave it at their front door when they know during the holidays. So anyone, whether it's their mailman, their Amazon man, nobody, we don't do milkman any day, but if you have a milkman, if you have anybody delivering stuff to your house, anybody coming to do anything for you, they just have a tray of a whole bunch of goodies and even hot chocolate packets that they could take with them, with the disposable cups, and you make your stuff. And then they have a big thank you on there saying, thank you for your service for the year. This is our gift to you. And you just grab one as you go and you take a packet of whatever it is that they have there. I just thought that was so neat. I haven't gotten to do that yet because let me tell you something, these holidays, they just get busy and you just forget everything. But that's something I always said is on my bucket list to do one day when I'm really organized and I can get it all together, just to leave something there, because people come by your house all the time and you don't know how they feel. And just to know they can just grab something and take it with them and they can munch and they can just think of somebody thought about me today and somebody thought I did a good job. So I'm so thankful. And it just lifts your spirit. Whenever you do that, you doing it, it lifts your spirit. But the person receiving it, you don't know, especially delivery can be rough. The neighborhoods they may have to go to, the breakdown of the vehicles, the traffic they got to be in. It just could be a rough situation. But you doing that could bring a smile to them and a cheer to them that can lift them up. So just do that, whatever it is. Anybody come to do stuff at your house, the electricity, because we have all these lights out and all that kind of stuff. Just say thank you. And just know one person I worked with long ago, I'll never forget him. He wasn't really close to me, but that just stayed with me. He said, why can't people just be nice? Abby, and I thought every time I see crazy stuff going, I just remember that guy. And he was young and he was something else. But he just said that and it just stayed with me. Every time you're thinking you're getting overwhelmed, just be nice. You know, it takes nothing to be nice and a whole lot of crazy to be bad. We are hearing about it in the news real time. So just do what you can and bless somebody. And again, our Fava Fave is Zeely AI. You click here, you go right back to that same page you just came from. And that's just another way for you to get there and enjoy and luxuriate during the holidays. And it's just our gift to you. You just get to enjoy all these different things and hopefully can help with your business or whatever. They're wonderful. I'm telling you, like I tell people, everything we have in life can't overtake us. Everything on this earth was made for man. That's why man creates it. God gave us the power to create because he gave us dominion over the earth. So it's made for you. Find a way to use it to dominate and do what God has called you to do and do good things, because so many people are doing bad things. You have to get to this place where you say, God, I'm going to do good things. So show me how I can do good things with this creativity, and let God bless you and let God use you to bless others. I am not at all afraid of anything. I'm just praying every day. And I say, God, just protect me though from the evil, because there are bad people out there, and protect us. But at the same time, don't let it stop you from being creative, from being a blessing and being productive and profitable and wealthy in this life that we live in, okay? In every area of our lives. Okay, so that's our Advent challenge, everyone. I hope it blessed your heart. And I hope it's encouraging you during the holiday season to get some things done. Why we're doing this is because I was like, well, what do we do with the Advent Calendar Challenge? I mean, hopefully one year we can get to a space where we can give a whole bunch of gifts to a lot of people. But right now, we're just going to give you the 50% off. That's our that's a wonderful gift to you. And hopefully we can probably, if anything, we can probably have a how do you call that, a giveaway or something. And let's just think about that and see how that happens. We have 4 days to see if we could do that. But for now, our gift to you is our 50% off. But it's just a wonderful thing when you can get a challenge and you could do things, because sometimes we get caught up in the shopping and the festivities that we forget the reason. It's all about Jesus. It's all about giving. And it's all about getting ourselves to a place where we can enjoy the gifts that God has given us. So why not get ourselves, make the challenge to make ourselves better, make others better while we enjoy and luxuriate. So we put all that together in our little challenge. We got 4 more days to go. And my God, we did good. Okay. We did good. Because every time I'm doing these things, I'm like, Lord, 25 days. We're busy as it is, but he always helps us, and thank him for that. Oh my God. Okay. Let's go to, because it's Sunday, we're going to try to just brush up a little bit on our, what you call it, our investments. I hope we're keeping up, because let me tell you, this thing is all over the place. This, I mean, up, but there's been more ups than downs, I must say. And I'm pleasantly pleased and surprised by that, because, well, not really surprised. I'm surprised that it's not doing a little better than it should, but it's still doing really good. But, just it's been up and down. I'm like, Lord Jesus, what is going on? Sometimes it goes up, and even with the Nvidias and the Netflix, it's like they should be higher. But at the same time, if you see here, Nvidia went up to 180.99. So that's good. You know what I mean? That's really good. And there's a lot going on in the media about people not sure about the AI and all. I'm like, why? Just it's here to stay. I mean, it's really not going anywhere. It's been here for a minute. I mean, Siri is part of AI. And we've had Siri for a good minute, okay, on your iPhone. So it's just us getting, I guess, acclimated. And I guess all the business people getting their monies together, whatever they're doing, these companies. I don't know. But I am so happy NVIDIA, it woke up this weekend. I was like, Friday, I was like, oh my God, thank you, Jesus. Okay, then AGNC, we see 1066, that went up as well. YETH went up as well. Now, YETH is out. Maybe that's one of our weeklies, and we're doing well with the weeklies. I am very, very happy with the weeklies. The dividends have been doing the thing, because right now, when things are a little volatile, the options, they're there, but I know this is a little bit of what goes through, what doesn't go through, and all that kind of stuff. But the dividends are definitely there. And our monthlies, agencies are monthly, doing well. YETH is a weekly, doing well. And just make sure you have those things reinvested, because that is where the big compounding comes in. So have those reinvested. DIA, I'm not sure if I have DIA. Okay, I know I have SPY and VOO and all that, but I'm not sure about DIA. S&P index is okay. Apple is also up, and that's a good thing. Google is also up. It was down a little bit because it was at one point it was like a little at 350 something, but it went down a bit, but it came back up. So we love to see that. We love to see that. And we're just hearing about a lot of companies going up. We heard about the dividends of the prime minister. We have a prime minister in my country, Dominica, but in America it's a president. The president said in there's going to be dividends given out, the warrior dividend. I thought that was an amazing thing. So that's going to seem the tariffs are bringing in some surplus, and that's what we love to hear. That's what it is. I mean, everybody, you have to get a surplus. And I'm more and more I hear what's going on with the business of the country. I'm getting a little more very happy about that, because it benefits all of us, okay, and apparently the whole world. So we just need to thank God for that. So yeah, and so he's giving a dividend to the Warriors, which I think they deserve, because a lot of them come back, and I didn't know some of them have some bad situations after they come back, whether they be wounded or mentally debilitated or whatever's going on there. So we want them to know that we appreciate them. And I think one of the people, if anybody should get benefits from this country, should be our veterans, because the wars they fight, oh my God, if we only knew. And we thank God for them that's why I thank God for them every day. Because the other day I was saying, I'm looking at some of the, even the police. So when I watch some of those movies and I see like the datelines and the kind of crazy hot messes that people do, just this thing that we heard in California the other way, I said the police got to deal with these crazy people. I mean, we need to pray for them because your mind can get messed up when you deal with so much crazy. I mean, you need to be. I think they have them where they have psychologists that give them, or therapists that they have to go to monthly, or whatever, so they can make sure they're in a good space. But we need to pray for them because I mean, I just watch a couple of those things. I'm like, okay, now I need a break. Too much. So can you imagine that's your daily situation dealing with crazy? And of course, everybody's not crazy. They have some good situations as well, but they have to be in a mentally sound. Oh, Jesus help us. So we need to thank that. So imagine the military 10 times. So we need to pray and thank God for them and show them we appreciate them. And it's important that when they come back, they have the best of situations. They're not supposed to be just some of them are even on the street sometimes, and not because of mental situation, because they have no money. That should never happen. And there's a way you work that out. So I'm glad that they're working on doing some stuff in that area and making sure these people feel appreciated and are taken care of well, because they need to be. And another thing, I think there's another dividend I heard about, and it's good dividends, or what it's dividend or whatever you give to the babies once the babies are born. They're putting in place, I think it's $1,000 that they're investing for every child that's born from now until, I'm not sure what the year that was, and that will stay with them for life. I think that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. So the children get to start out, and I think they should make sure that the parents can't touch it. That's the other part, and I'm thinking they are, because there's some parents that are not good parents, and I just have to say it. It's just the things I'm hearing. I'm like, you're a parent. Like, I can't imagine doing that to a human being, an adult, grown, fathers for a child. And so it's just, you have to make sure it stays there to mature with that child until they get to 18 and they can do what they want with it. Hopefully they don't waste it, but you know, that's the way you could do that. And that's part of what we do in our trust. And again, I'm always saying I have to get somebody here to talk about trust, because that thing, and I hope you've been working on your trust and working on what you do to leave with your legacy. We're working on the wealth and building it, but we need to work upon how it gets transferred, that it gets transferred basically with low taxes or tax free or whatever it is. And you do all that through your trust and you manage that. So please, I hope you're working on that. Talk to people. One good place I've found that does you could do your own Rocket Lawyer, and you could do it for basically free. Or I think the lowest you could pay is $1 a month for the basic, or $5 a month for the basic. And then if you want to go higher, you pay more. But you could get that done there for free. So work on that, because our children need to have a decent situation going into, and then not just our children, but our children's legacy, not just one, generations, with the S, a big S at the end, many S's at the end, to make sure that you leave something that can go on from generation to generation to generation, and nobody wastes it, nobody acts crazy. That's the other part of that. Okay, look, I'm seeing something down here, because I'm in the mood of planning for our FF26 and Wall Street brunch. Will Santa come to Wall Street? That's the thought. Investment and brunch. I like that, though. Everything brunch. The other day, I just learned about another one, ski and brunch. That's making me thinking about having maybe an FF26 during the winter time. I was like, well, wait a minute, ski and brunch. And it was a big situation. I think it's in Switzerland they have it, or somewhere, or France. One of those skiing areas. I was like, okay, with the brunch. Okay, right now we'll stick to film and brunch and film fest, or spa and film. We'll stick to that for now. Okay. All right. So we see here we there's a lot going on. There's a lot of increase taking place. Let me see if I can get my other people. GNL also went up. I think I saw that. Let's see. GNL went up a bit. It came back down again, but it's still high. You see where it is? QQQ is another one that's doing decent. That's the NASDAQ ETF. SPY is an ETF as well. That's the S&P. That's doing well. VU. The S&Ps are doing good now. NFLX, Netflix, 94.39. NVIDIA, of course. TSYY, that's our other weekly dividend stock that's just doing well. It's going up a bit. I am so thankful for those. Let me tell you. GNMA, YEF again, and AGNC. So we're seeing all these. We had a little upturn. I'm like, Lord, please help them so that they can end well in the year. the end the year well or something, so, and these are the ones you look for because they're strong. They don't cost too much. If you haven't invested it, you need to start. Even in our challenge, remember that one day for the Roth IRA, put something in your Roth IRA before you end the year. These are things you need to look at so you can all that tax, you get tax deduction, all these different things that you get. So look into that. Make sure your business is sound. If you're investing, make sure you have stuff done to by the 31st. You have everything in that you need to get a good situation for 2026 when you come to do your taxes. Okay. So just be mindful of all this. The REITs are doing good. The REITs are doing good. I like the real estate and they're doing good. And we just need to be aware. Okay. Okay. So let's leave this one. And then we go into our NASDAQ, which is where we can make sure everything's looking the way we want it to, because that's one of the headquarters right there. Okay. And another thing, I still would mention this. I saw this, and I'm going to look at it to see how it works. But I saw and on one of the social media, I think it was TikTok, one of them, where there's an app, Public, I think is Public, I think is the name of it. Hold on. Public is the name of the app. I usually have a whole bunch of apps. I don't use half of them, but Public, that's the name of the app. And you can create your ETFs in there. That thing blew my mind. I haven't finished doing the application yet. I'm just looking into it to see what it's like but you go in there and it tells you if you want to create an ETF, and then you add to it all the different items you want to add, the different companies you want to add, stocks. And then you just keep on, and then when you invest, you just invest to that ETF, and it divides it up into all these companies. I have never heard of that. Anyway, I want to look into it, but it was really interesting. So anybody know about it, just send me something in the chat and let us know so we could work on it. Because I'm like, that is a good thing to do. You know what I mean? Because you can pick what you want, and then you just have one pool of all of them, and you just invest money to there, and then they divide it up. But I'm not sure if they couldn't do that in other brokerages or if it's just there. You know what I mean? But that is a thought. Okay, I just said I'd mention that because that was different. I was like, okay, innovative. Let's see. Okay. Woo. What is most active by dollar volume? AFGO. Okay. NVIDIA, of course. SPY, Tesla went down a bit. Apple, Meta went down a little bit. Microsoft, QQQ, Google, and Amazon. So these are what has been highly traded for this week. And I mean highly traded. I've been looking at it and it's like, oh God, oh God, oh God. When they go down, they go up. But the tech stocks have been getting a little hit. I'm not sure. It's been going down a lot, and people have been talking about it. I'm not sure people are not sure about certain things. I think the whole thing is the AI situation, but I'm not sure why, because they've been doing well. Even Netflix went down a bit, but they came up a bit this week as well. So I don't know what's going on there, but hopefully confidence is being boosted because it's boosted on our end. So I'm not sure. Yeah. But these are the ones to look for. Retail trading activity tracker, Tesla, just even, not down, not going down, not going up. NVIDIA, 5.14% up, and a buy one. SPY, plus 2.1 cent up, so it went up a bit. And with a high buy, plus 6. Palantir went down a bit, and it's a sell -5. And AFGO went up a bit, and it's a buy plus 2. So these are the retail trading activity trackers. Top 5 by percent of retail equity flow. So we are seeing that a lot of trading is being done. A lot of trade being done at the end of the year. Even people talk about some people selling off and buying or whatever, but the trades are taking place. So these are the areas you want to look into. Again, if you have stuff on your watch list, you can look and see what's going on with them and make sure so that it can help you make a decision as to whether or not you should invest in those particular stocks. Okay, now dividends are out there. Oh my God, they've been coming in. There's some coming in. We just passed the half of the month. So some have come in, but there's some coming by the end of the month as well. So we have to look out for those. And again, look for your ex-dividend dates the last day where you have to invest to be able to get benefits in the payment date, on the payment payout, whatever. So make sure, so you can make sure you get, if you need a certain amount by the end of the month, that you can get that amount. Okay. So plan accordingly. Gain is coming up. 12/31 is the payout, but tomorrow is the deadline to invest so you can get more. And it's 8 cents per share that's being given out. Okay, Glad is another one, but it's not. Yeah, and Glad is the same 12/22 distribution of the 31st, 15 cents per share. So you just check all those and see what's going on. Good should be coming out as well. Yeah, there it is, same 12/31 because they're all from the same company. And that's 10 cents a share. So that's a little more. So you want to have as many of those as you can. There's Landio, Orlando. So just keep on looking. End of the year, you want to end strong. See what's going on. Okay. So you can get a good dividend and end the year. Christmas, oh my God. Again, the holidays are coming. If you didn't hear, the president just made the 24th of December and the 26th of December a federal holiday. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I know for sure on the 26th they're closed, the brokerages and all that, and stock market, everything. But I'm not sure about Christmas Eve. I'm not sure if they close early, or I have to check. I think they may show it. Let me see if Webull has it. I know they will close on Friday, but as for Christmas Eve, I'm not sure if they close early or they don't open at all. I didn't even think about it till I was talking about this right now. Let's see. Okay, it's not saying anything, so I guess. I guess we won't know. Yeah, it's not saying anything right now. So hopefully by Monday though we should see that. So you need to plan accordingly so then you have either 2 or 3 days for this week coming up to do all your investments or whatever. So plan accordingly. Oh my God. Can you believe it, guys? It's almost Christmas. Woo! Okay. Okay, so I think that's it. Again, check for the dividends. And then after that, we have New Year's, and it's the 31st, and we're in January. I mean, this is just a lot. But I love this time of the year, and I love just the whole everything, just enjoying Christmas, just enjoying the whole thing. It's just wonderful. So we get to do that, and we get to luxuriate, and we get to be a blessing, and we get to bless others. And oh, what a time it is. Oh my goodness. Okay. Again, we want to thank you for being with us. We hope you had a wonderful time and you have a Merry Christmas. Again, and that's the wonderful part about it. You only get good, you only feel good, you can help someone else. I thank God that you, Father, reached them. The station. Okay. One time, you just enjoy that because God is. You love this. Go out to people with hundreds. Go out to people with family. People with friends. People with blessings. People can make. And they get to you get to hear. You got to call it to me and watch, stay fresh and stay safe. It's something like Fava conversation. Bye-bye. And then if you can before it, it's much. But if you don't get the meal, love you guys.